So when we think about risk in that environment, obviously you're thinking about anything that threatens your business value and that threatens the cost and the time and what effect it may have. But then I imagine you also have to think about the pure risk that may affect patient care and laws and certain restrictions and constraints that affect that. Do you want to speak to that for a moment?
So yes, there's risks. If we take down pieces of equipment and it potentially has a patient at the end of the line, it might not be right there in the same room with us,
right?
But down the line, we don't ever want to cause any hiccups for the patients they should never notice that we're ever there.
Right.
We should be behind the scenes and the patient should be still receiving whatever services that they were originally supposed to be receiving through our MEP infrastructure. So making sure those all stay online, and that's where we plan outages. And my team members were on site at 3 a.m. this past weekend, trying to do investigations to avoid having to affect any of the patient care and keep them moving forward and being able to provide to the best that they can.
I think that's such a great lesson for all of us. We may not be in a healthcare environment, but to think about what the decisions we make and how does that really affect stakeholders. I come from an IT background, and like you said, you have to go in at 3 a.m. sometimes. You have to go when no one is affected.
Yep.
And I know in IT, you hold your breath. It worked in testing, but we're going to flip the switch now, and then you're waiting to see what what domino effect comes from that. But I think that's such a great lesson that we all have to think about decisions that we make today. How does that affect things down the line that we may not see? You don't know what you don't know. That whole Eisenhower or that whole Johari window. That you have blind spots. So that's so important.